Good morning, John here from Claret and Booze. I'm in my cab. I've just had to pull over because I'm livid. Livid because it's come out that Jesse Lingard is having a medical at Nottingham Forest, which means the transfer is imminent. Well done, Jesse. You're moving to Nottingham Forest for allegedly £200,000 a week. Now, you could say that's a bold move. You could say that you're not chasing the dream, but one thing you are chasing, you're chasing the money, mate. There's no other reason for you to go to Nottingham Forest apart from the money they're offering you, because let's be honest, Nottingham Forest in the Premier League was a surprise to not only us as neutral fans, but also to most Nottingham Forest fans. When Steve Cooper took over at Forest, they were very low down in the league. They didn't dream in a million years that they would get anywhere near the playoffs, let alone get promoted to the Premier League. Jesse Lingard, what can I say? You're 29 years of age, mate. You've taken a backward step here, more than one. You've shown your true colours. I've defended your decision. I've defended you stalling on your decision because I've sort of thought, well, you know what? He wants to make this maybe last big move a big one. Nottingham Forest, a big move. And I don't mean that disrespectfully to Nottingham Forest because, you know, I know the history they have as a club, Brian Clough and all that, and even before Cloughy. But you're a professional 29-year-old player. You're supposedly, allegedly in the prime of your career. You tell me why you've gone to Forest. And don't tell me it's to do with the fact that it's up north or closer to home. You can jump on a plane from City Airport to Manchester and be there on one of your private jets in about 30 minutes. You've gone there solely for the money. And in fact, you are the modern day Robin Hood. Yeah, Robin Hood was from Nottingham. You are the modern day Robin Hood, because all you're doing there is take. Now, you might have a purple patch at some point during the season, but let's be honest, and I don't mean it disrespectfully, but you're going to be playing with championship players. So what do you want to be? The big fish in the small bowl? Is that what you want to be? You want to be the main man? You want to be up north, close to your family and friends? Rubbish, mate. Absolute nonsense. You're there purely for the money. And I'm glad it's over. I'm glad the whole saga's over, because let's be honest, when you came to us 18 months ago, you were phenomenal, right? But you had a point to prove. You came to us because we was doing quite well. You came to us with the intention of breaking into the England Euro squad, which you failed in doing. Now, you did deserve a chance. You did really well for us, we know that. But you did it because you had a point to prove. You've got nothing to prove now, have you? You know you're not going to get in the England squad. And now your move is solely financially based. To me, I'm glad the whole saga's over. West Ham as a club can move on now. We can move on, and hopefully this will be the tipping point for more transfers to come in. You've probably delayed our whole transfer movement during this window because we've been waiting for you and your brother to decide what you're going to do. If you would have said it was about money initially, mate, we could have probably moved on from there. And I hope David Moyes can now just get moving forward with some of the other signings that we're supposedly linked with. We've got you in game 2, I believe now. West Ham Forest is in the second game of the season. You're going to get some stick, Jesse, and you can't blame anyone but yourself, mate, and possibly your brother. You've led us on, mate, yeah? You've led us on. And you've done all these cryptic clues all over TikTok and social media. You've done it on purpose. You've purely done it to heighten your reputation as a footballer. You're in the prime of your game. You're 29, mate. You're 29. You know, most football fans would give their right arm to be in your position. But what you've done is you've purely abused your position as a footballer, because there's no other reason for you to go to Forest than money. And people could look at me and say, well, what's it got to do with you? It hasn't, right? But I'm glad it's over. David Moyes, if you're watching this now, go out and get Anana, go out and get the other players that we're linked with, and let's beat Forest at the City Ground in game 2, right? Let's stick it to him. And you're going to get some abuse, Jesse, but you're going to have to expect it, mate, because you could have quite easily come out a long time ago and said, no, I'm not coming to you, the money's not good enough. You could have allowed Moyes to move on, but you've mugged him off, mate. You could say that Moyes has mugged himself off, maybe, I don't know. But I tell you one thing, you're not going to mug off this club, you're not going to mug off the fan base. We're a loyal fan base, right? But you've shown, yeah, you don't have to show us loyalty, but you show a bit of respect, mate. Don't please tell us that this is anything more than money. Pure, unadulterated greed. And whilst I wish you all the luck in the world, I don't. Come on, you irons.